that's when you become the most effective teachers. How do I instill that in my kids? The better that they become on their instrument, and the more that I get them to get up and listen to music, real music, is when they really start to appreciate what it is that they're doing on their own horns and what they're producing. Music is not easy. I have so many students that join band thinking that band is an easy A.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Band is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Band is hard. And not to knock chorus, because I can't do chorus. I don't have the vocal skills to do chorus. But in chorus, if somebody has a good ear and you come in and say, sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. We already did it today. I sing the pie song. You've never sung the pie song. Sing it to Oh Christmas Tree. Y'all did great. If I handed you a clarinet and you a French horn and you a tuba and you will go, I'll give you percussion. Give you a set of bells and said, play Oh Christmas Tree or Mary Had a Little Lamb. Can you? No, because you don't have the skill set there. So be careful when you go out into the real world, because so often the students, my interns that I have, which by the way I have a wonderful intern this semester,
Good.
Josh Richter,
Oh.
Clayton Elementary School.
Oh my gosh.
But I've got a wonderful, do you guys know Josh?
Yeah, I'm
Ultimate
his
Frisbee.
fraternity brother.
Oh, are you? He's a great guy. But Josh is not like this. Josh has a real world vision, but so often students come out of school with this. I'm going to go into that kindergarten classroom and I'm going to start teaching them Shakespeare. You know, be realistic, have high goals, but make sure that your goals are realistic. Okay? Because the minute that you shoot too high for them, I said that whatever you expect out of the kids, they will achieve.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to also put an addendum on that, make sure that those goals are reach for the stars, but don't reach too far out. All right, if I could add just a couple little things in here. I want to go to page 2. But since we have so many people here that don't have a background in music, music helps us learn because it will establish a positive learning state. That's so true. When kids sing, the endorphins get going in their brains, and it becomes a positive learning atmosphere. It creates a desired atmosphere, same thing. Build a sense of anticipation because the kids are so excited. You know, as soon as we finish up this worksheet, we're going to sing the pie song. Oh, it's a sense of anticipation. It energizes learning activities. It changes the brainwave states. If you guys do some research on the Mozart effect, it is something, this wasn't designed by musicians, it was designed by scientists, that music creates bridges in the brain, literally connects bridges in the brain that nothing else can do like music can. And specific kind of music, like Mozart. That's why they call it the Mozart effect. But classical music, not rap, not Lady Gaga, not whatever that Star Spangled Banner was, not that stuff, but real classical style of music builds bridges in the brain that makes kids smarter. It literally does change the brain waves. Music does. It focuses concentration. It increases attention, improves memory, all these things. You could go down. I'm not going to read these to you. But, and then it goes more in depth in here about things that you could do in music. You know, you could throw this in the trash on the way out. That's fine. But if you really do look through this stuff, there is so much stuff that you can do that will help you be more successful in the classroom. All right, if you'll go right past the pie, and this is a couple of other things that I went and did some research on. I told you my science teacher at my school, Miss White, she has the kids create musical instruments and relate them to science, and they have to describe scientifically why they work. There is a whole list of different things in middle and high school that you could do here. I apologize I didn't add any of the primary stuff, the elementary stuff, but you guys can do that research. Next, the math and music. This goes through how much, especially if you get a secondary, if you decide to go into secondary because you can't find a job in elementary, you guys are certified K through 6, right? So when you graduate and there's no elementary positions and that middle school calls and says, I got a 6th grade opening, and you take that math job, that sixth grade, or that science, or whatever, there are things that you could do. So much of math, give me an A equals 440 hertz, A equals 440, there's math there, there's science there. Pythagoras, it shows all of how he used math, the harmonics, the major chords, the fifths and thirds and fifths, which I printed this and I figured I'd go all the way down here at the bottom. I know where I'm going to get this question, so I might as well answer it now. What is the mathematical meaning when musicians say raise a third or go up a fifth? This has nothing to do with fractions. They are talking about ordinal numbers in relation to the scale. So raising a C, a third, means to go to the third note of the C major scale and arrive at E. Up a fifth means a fifth note or G. The opposite